one of the lead actors.
Nominated for Best Actor at Gawad Ulan, Arnold Reyes.
Yes!
Kumusta? Mabilis lang. 21. It was 2014, 12 years. Tagal na, no? Ilang years ago? 16 years ago.
Pero every time pinapanood ko yung kasal, parang bago pa rin sa akin parang eh. Hanggang ngayon, na kinukurot pa rin ang aming puso. Pero sa bilang isang aktor, itong kasal yung nangyari na lang bigla eh. Kasi brother, nagtawagan lang tayo. Ito yung pelikula na walang usapan, walang tanungan, basta sinabi niya, brother, may gagawin ng pelikula kasal. Sabi ko, sige game, ito na, ginawa na namin. So simula nung nag-yes ako, binigay ko na yung buong puso at kaluluwa ko para sa pelikula.
Actually, di ba, ang background nito, we had another actor who already casted for the tapos, as most of my films, it happens to most of my films, I would cast someone and would shoot the person and decide. Because you cannot go on and move on if you see from the start that there's something, or not the talent or not that particular actor, but the actor for the film. You know? So, parang ano yun eh. So, nagpalit na, ganyan. Tinawagan ko siya, sabi ko, pero tulog naman. Parang wala na ako eh. He's one of my closest friends in the business. Sabi ko, I told him, brother, help me. Kasi I need him. Yun. And he said yes. We didn't talk about the talent fee, we didn't talk about it. We just did it. And yeah, we really worked so hard. Watching it, I'm just wondering how I did it during the time. Like, we didn't have money, and it's such a big production. And ever since I've been producing my films in that way, like, you just fight for it. You don't have to have millions of money in front of you to start producing, to start making your own films. Because filmmaking is a long process, and therefore the money that you need also, you don't need to have it right there and there from the start. Ayun.
Tsaka ito yung patunay na sa filmmaking kailangan marami kang kaibigan.
Marami kang kaibigan. Kasi it's really a
It's a
community.
collaboration.
Yeah, it's a community effort. Remember those scenes in Batangas? That was because with the cooperation of Batangas State University through Renier Concepcion, who's one of our co-producers. So ganun yun. Parang it was such a series of big scenes, but we were able to do it with so little money and all. But of course, you know how we wish mas marami tayong pera. But anyways, yun. Any reactions or questions? Mabilis lang. Let's have a short question. Yes, Chester. Chester is he just graduated from the University of the Philippines. No? His film is showing tomorrow, Pagitan. Yeah, competing for Gawad Balanaw. Yes, Chester.
Ayun. Hello. Ayun, congrats Direk. Ano lang, I've watched this twice during the Manaya run sa cinema. So I really loved it
Yeah.
back then, and I still love it until now because I think it perfectly encapsulates the Filipino culture and nuances surrounding marriage na up until today still reflects kung ano yung pananaw at kultura Pilipino towards kasalan. Kasi parang gusto ko yung contrast na parang two consenting adults cannot get married here.
Right, exactly.
But two parang super young heterosexual couple easily accessible sa kanilang marriage. But ayun, parang
Yeah.
so parang still well, it's a classic for me kasi parang it's until today we don't have Soji bill passed.
Exactly.
So parang ang naiba lang yung state nung character na wala pa sa Asia but Taiwan and Thailand has now.
Right.
But in Philippine setting, it's still the same.
The same.
So, ayun, I just really like that. Siguro didactic for others,
Yeah.
but I think this information, it should be verbalized on screen then
Yeah,
for
we have
people to know.
Yes.
So, ayun, I really love this film. And I just really want to say how this film has affected me as a filmmaker. Then kasi after watching this, I decided na, like, oh, I'm gonna fucking shift out of my previous program and shift into filmmaking.
Oh, thank you for doing that.
Salamat for this
Thank you.
obra.
Thank you so much. And just to go back to what you said, like we don't have marriage equality, it's been 16 years already, and you have to remember that the first anti-discrimination bill was filed on January 26, year 2000 by Eta Rosales at the lower house of Congress and sponsored by Miriam Defensor Santiago at the Senate. So it's been like 2000. Today is 2026, 6 years ago, and we still haven't done that. No? So, like what you said, whether some people would say it's didactic, we really have to say it. And you know, it's people saying things like a material is didactic is now moot and academic in the times of Netflix, because even Netflix directs or tells filmmakers to really state their story repeatedly. Yeah? Ano na yan, sinasabi na yan, they have to do it. They have to talk about their theme or their story repeatedly. So, and in the time of with so much information, you have to still speak up every time, even however other people would react to it negatively. You have to do it. Ayun. So, anyone else? From last two siguro? Question? And, at saka si Jay, thank you for coming.
Hi, Direk.
Yeah.
So I noticed was a scene with Pao. He was getting angry at his assistant or editor, Eileen, for using long shots.
Yeah.
But ironically, in this film,
Yes.
coming long shots.
Yes.
So is there a symbolism behind this?
It's like different how different artists approach film, and nothing is invalid or valid. Both are valid. But as a filmmaker, this is how I treat it. Even the breakdown scene with Maureen Mauricio was like a long shot, and I think somebody asked, "Why did you give her a close up?" And I said, "No. As an actor, you should be able to convey emotions even without me showing your face." My very best example of that is, I don't know if you've seen the movie American Beauty, wherein Annette Bening was breaking down in front of a closet with her back. It was just her back. For me, it was just so powerful. And it was such a mastery of the art of acting that I'm not able to see your face, but at the same time, you affect me. So we should be able to disabuse ourselves in asking for close-ups from everyone, because shots have different meanings and purpose. Ayun. Salamat.
Yes.
Jane.
Yeah, curious na ako, Direct J. Bakit po yung PG version yung pinili niyong ipalabas ngayon? Not the one with the extended.
Extended, yes.
Yeah.
Ano kasi, I always believe that I show my films when I feel like they represent me now as the filmmaker. 2014, it was me. Extended, I think it was like 15 minutes. Oh yes, 10 minutes ang difference. Mas maiksi yung sex scene. Parang during the time, I made my point already. Because for me, sex scenes and showing human bodies have always been political. You know, like it's my assertion. But some people, of course, took it negatively. Because, again, we are in this society. Because if it were not a homosexual love scene, maybe some people would enjoy it. But because it's us, then people were uncomfortable. And that's why I've been keep on pushing it and showing. And you've been asking us, what do you do inside the bedroom? Well, let me show you what we do from A to Z. And the not PG version was that. So yun, parang feeling ko, now it represents me, this cut represents me as the filmmaker that I am today. Someone was evolved, someone was a different view on worldview, to be exact about it. Yeah. Thank you. Ano yung request ni Arnold? Available po yung long version, i-PM nyo lang po ako. Meron po yan. Meron po tayong nakatabi yan online.
Yun yung pinakamahabang love scene na ginawa ko sa buhay.
Matagal yun.
Matagal yun.
Like, it was like 13.
The scene was 13 minutes from the beginning to end. It was, parang ako kasi ko, iba na yung pag-paint ko. Ayun. I think we had 3 days, and I was like very, very angry with them. I'm not pleased with you. I don't see love. I don't whatever. I don't do anything. I don't care. Just show me, make me feel. Kasi it has to, kailangan ako muna. I should feel it. I don't care about other people when I make films, to be honest. I don't care about what the audience will how the audience react to it. I have to be pleased with what I do and share it with the audience, no matter what the reaction is.
At ako naman, bilang aktor, para gawin kayo, ibig sabihin, ganun kalaking tiwala ako sa material, sa kasal, at sa director ko. Tsaka, ngayon, alam mo naman, Jay, I'm so thankful kasi binigyan mo kami ng kasal at naging bahagi ako ng kwento sa pagkukwento. So, I'm grateful. Thank you.
Salamat. At meron pa kami i-announce soon na bago namin pelikula. Hindi! Kasi inayos na ginawahan. May surprise. Yes po, last.
Curious ako kasi that this was done 2014.
14.
Ngayon 2026 na.
Yes.
Do you mind if I ask how many shooting days and magkano overall budget?
Now, I was talking to Marco. No, I was talking to Marco. I don't remember.
Shooting days, ilan?
Marami kami. No more than. Yeah.
For the Cinemalaya project?
Yes.
Hindi naman na budget,
No, more than.
seven.
Yeah. More than 7 days. I mean, nakita niyo naman. It was,
Sige, direct. Ilang sequence kayo na day?
no, I don't know.
Wow! Talagang art lang yun.
Oh. Yeah, 500K.
Yeah, kasi-
Cinemalaya was giving 500,000 during the time, and FDCE gave us 100,000. I got other money from other people. That's why there were a lot of co-producers because we would ask people for loan with interest, just like what the indie filmmakers in the US did. And by the way, we will do that in our next film. I mean, because I keep on doing films, and really I produce independently. Because I don't want people meddling with what we do. Because I can make decisions as a filmmaker. I don't need other people to see it and to tell me what to do. Oh, it's not working, it's not working. You have a different view. You're not a filmmaker. You're not the director. You don't see what I see. I have my vision as a director. So that's why I keep my work independent, purely independent. I will ask people money. I will ask for money from all of you later. For the next project. Ayun lang.
May pass the basket.
Hindi nga. Ayun lang.
Sorry.
So, yes.
Last question lang, sorry direct. First time ko kasi itong napanood.
Yeah.
First time ko siyang napanood. So, medyo na-amaze ako. That was 12 years ago.
Yes.
So,
16.
12 years
Sorry.
ago, and hindi na ako nagtataka bakit kayo ang nag-uwi rin ng Balanghay Trophy ng Cinemalaya ng 2014. And the musical score, kung napansin din nila,
Yes.
ang ganda rin ng musical score.
Best music. Best production design.
Yeah, especially the production design. I-comment ko na rin yung location manager nyo, ha?
Oh.
Kasi magaling at mahusay.
Oo. Ako yung naghanap nun.
Ay, congrats naman, Derek.
Of course.
Yeah. May question lang, actually, it's not a question. Gusto ko lang rin ma-enlighten. 12 years actor, gusto ko lang balikan yung kwento behind the story. Paano ka nag-come up sa ganung kwento? Together, I believe with the help na rin syempre ni Direk Sigdulay kasi I saw his name, yeah.
We
So,
wrote it together. No, actually, all of my films are based on research, about relationships with people. You know, it's really a merging of different experiences of the
emerging of
community.
different experiences, Direk, or inspired by other,
Inspired by
may malapit na kaibigan ba? Or,
kaibigan, by myself.
Mm,
Because
okay.
my films are very personal. Sometimes it's very confessional even. But what you'll see the next films are different now. Where's the North is different. Greatest Performance is different. Uncertainty, which is playing tomorrow, is really different. It's a mashup of some of my films. It's just showing off my editing skills. Because, by the way, I'm an editor also.
Yeah.
I won Gawad Korean twice for best editing. So I think I'm an editor. And I do edit for other people. But I choose whom to lend my name to. You know, I can edit like a pro. Like, don't credit me, I'll edit it. You know? Ayun. So yun lang. Pinagsama-sama siyang experience of different people.
Okay.
Ayun. Maraming salamat. Yun. Thank you very much, brother. Maraming
Thank you at
salamat.
salamat po sa inyo tayo.
Meron lang.